Good morning, students. Today I'm going to start with exercise 8.2 comparing quantities. Okay. Now the first question is, a man got a 10% increase in his salary. If his new salary is 1,54,000, find his original salary. Okay. Now start this question. A man got a 10% increment in his salary. So let his salary be rupees X. Okay, we don't know what is his original salary. Okay, so let's say his salary is X rupees. This is not rupee, this is rupees. Okay, this is rupees, X rupees. Now a man got 10% increase in his salary. That means you can write increased salary, increased salary is 10% increase. That means original is X and 10% of X. Okay, so you can write like this: X plus 10% means 10 divided by 100. Of is represented by multiply, so you can write 10 ones, so 10 ones are 10. Okay, so from here you can get the value X plus X divided by 10. Okay, take the LCM of this, you will get 10 here. 1 tens are 10 multiplied by numerator plus 10 ones are 10 multiplied by numerator, so 11x divided by 10. So this is the increased salary of that person, of that man. Okay, now if his new salary is 1,54,000, that means the increased salary in rupees is 1,54,000, and in terms of X it is 11x by 10. So you can write new salary. New salary is the increased one, so new salary is equals to 1,54,000, and which is equals to 11x by 10. Okay, so 1,54,000. From this equation you will get the value of X. Okay, so I'll choose some different color. So now cross multiply these values, you will get the value of X. So what is the value of X here is X is equals to 1,54,000 multiply by 10 divided by 11. Now 11 ones are 11, 11 ones are 11, 4s are 44, and 3 zeros. That means 1,40,000. So this was his original salary. Okay, so that man has, so the question is find his original salary. So you can simply write, now I'll again choose the color, different color. So original salary, so you can write original salary of that person is rupees 1,40,000. This is your answer. Okay, I hope this question is understood by you. What this question is, a man got a 10% increment in his salary. We don't know what is his original salary, so let's say its original salary is rupees X. Now increased salary is, there is an increment of 10% in his original salary, so X is the original one, this is the original one, and this is the increased one. So X plus, there's a 10% increment on his original salary, so it becomes 11x by 10. So this is the increased salary of that man. Now in rupees, it is given that it is actually 1,54,000. From here you can calculate value of X, which is the original salary. So this is how you have calculated 1,40,000, that is the original salary of that man. Okay, shall I move to next question now? Now students, next question is, a shopkeeper buys 80 articles for rupees 2,400 and sells them for a profit of 16%. Find selling price of one article. Okay, so first of all, what is selling price, what is profit percent, what is loss percent, I'll explain you. So okay, let's take one different color. So a shopkeeper buys 80 articles for rupees 2,400. That means cost price of 80 articles is rupees 2,400. So the cost price, or you can say CP. Okay, so the cost price of one article is equals to rupees 2,400 divided by 80. So 8 3s are 24, that is 30 rupees. That means 30 rupees is the cost of one article. Okay, now, and sell them for profit of 16%. Okay, so what is profit percent? I'll choose some different color for that. So profit percent is, what is profit first? So profit is selling price, that is SP minus CP. So obviously if you sold an article at a higher cost than its cost price, so obviously you will get you will be profited, right? So let's say SP. Okay, we don't know what is the value of SP here. So profit is SP minus CP. What is SP? So SP is selling price. I'll write it here. What is SP? SP is selling price. So SP is selling price of that article, and CP means cost price of that article. So this is profit. Now what is profit percent? If you divide this expression by CP, you will get profit percent, right? So what is profit percent? So profit percent means profit divided by CP multiplied by 100. So this is profit percent. Now profit percent is given to you in the question, that is 16%, right? So find the cost price of one article. So now what you can do is, I'll choose some different color. Cost, so profit is 16%. Okay, profit is 16%. This is given that profit is 16%, and you need to calculate the selling price. So profit is okay, I'll use one formula here, that is SP is equals to CP multiplied by 1 plus profit percent this is 100, and this is also 100. I'll make it simple here. So 100 plus profit percent divided by 100. So you have the value of CP of one article, that is 30 rupees. So now you can put it here, 30, 100 plus 16% is the profit. So you can write here 30 multiplied by 116 divided by 100. So you can write 3 1s are 3, 16 3s are 48 divided by 10. That is selling price must be equals to 34 rupees 80 paise. Okay, so this is the selling price of that article. So what do you need to calculate here? Find the selling price of one article. So obviously one article, you need to calculate a selling price of one article. So this is the selling price of one article. This is a formula that relate cost price, selling price, and profit percent. So this is very important formula. Please remember this formula. Remember this formula, okay, because this formula directly relates CP with SP and profit percent. Okay, if this is a profit percent, you will use positive sign here. If this is a loss percent, then you will use minus sign here. Okay. Okay, so profit is SP minus CP. If we are talking about loss, then it will be CP minus SP. So profit percent is profit divided by CP into 100, and very important formula is SP is equals to CP 100 plus profit percent divided by 100. Okay, I hope sorry, I hope the concept is understood by you. If not, you people are free to ask me in the next class. Okay. Okay, let's see next question. Some questions I'm lefting for you intentionally as a homework, but if you find it difficult, you can ask me. Okay. Now the question is, the cost of an article was 15,500. Okay, so this is the CP of that article. CP means cost price of that article. So cost price of that article, or you can say CP of that article, is rupees 15,500. Okay, and 450 rupees were spent on its repair. Okay, so 450 rupees were spent on its repair. That means you can say money spent on its repair is equals to rupees 450. If it is sold for a profit of 15%, again profit percent is given to you. So profit percent is given to you, that is 15%, and SP of the article is need to be calculated. So this you need to calculate. I'll change the color of that. Okay, now so total cost price of that article, total CP of that article, you can say, is equals to rupees. Now you are going to add both these values, right? That is 15,500 and 450 rupees. So this will give you 0, 5, 9 and 15,950 rupees. This is the total amount that that a person spent on an article while purchasing, right? So 15,500 is the cost and 450 is the repairing cost. So obviously this complete will give you the total cost price of that article. Suppose I'm purchasing some article of rupees 15,500, and if I need to spend 450 rupees more on its repair, that means total how much amount I have invested in on that article is 15,950 rupees. Okay, now profit percent is given to you in the question 15%, and SP you need to calculate. So again go for that formula. That is, so that formula is, I'll choose some different color. The formula is SP is equals to 100 plus profit percent divided by 100 multiply by CP of that article. Okay, now what is CP is 15,950. Okay, so this is 100, profit percent is, what is the profit percent? 15% is the profit percent. Okay, so 15 divided by 100, and CP is given 15,950 rupees. Okay, now 100 plus 15 gives you 115 divided by 100, then 15,950. So 1 0 cancel out with another 0, and 115, when you multiply 115 with 1595, it will give you 183,425 divided by 10, which is equals to rupees 18,400 18,342 rupees 50 paise. So this is the selling price of that article. Okay, so this is how you calculated the SP of that article. So cost price was given, the amount spent on its repair, it is also given in the question. So the total CP of that article is equals to purchasing cost plus repairing cost. So complete is 15,950, this one. Okay, I'll use some different color for indicating this thing. So this one is the total amount that the person invested on that article. Now, even after investing 15,950, he had profit of 15%. Okay, he incurred a profit of 15%. So I applied one formula here that I have already explained you, that this is a very important formula. Okay, SP is equals to 100 plus profit percent divided by 100 into CP. So profit percent is 15%, 100 plus 15 divided by 100 multiply by 15,950. Okay, so 18,342 rupees 50 paisa is the SP of that article. So the question is find the selling price of the article. So you can write selling price of that article is selling price of the article is rupees 18,342 rupees 50 paisa. Okay, I hope the concept is understood by you. If not, you people are free to ask me. Okay, please note it down fast, then I'll cover some more questions in the same video. Okay, now the last question for the day is, during a sale a shop offered a discount of 10% on the marked price of all the items. What would a customer have to pay for a pair of jeans marked at 1450 and two shirt marked at 850 rupees each? Okay, now what is discount? So discount, we calculate discount on marked price. Okay, so uh, you can write discount like discount is given on marked price or on the list price. Okay, marked price, or you can say list price. Okay, marked price or list price, or you can say MP. Now discount of 10% the marked price. Okay, what would customer have to pay for a pair of jeans marked at 1450? Okay, so a pair of jeans marked at rupees, so cost price. Okay, or you can say marked price of a jeans, marked price of jeans is rupees 1450. So selling price, okay, selling price is equals to mark price minus discount percent. Okay, now mark price minus discount percent. What is mark price? 1450. And what is discount? Discount is 10%. Okay, 10% of 1450. So you can write 1450 minus 10% of 1450. So this zero cancel out, so you have 1450 minus 145. So this comes out to be 10 minus 5 5, and this is 0, this is 4 minus 1 3, that means 1305. So after giving discount of 10%, so a pair of jeans cost rupees 1305, okay, 1305 rupees, and two shirts marked at rupees 850 each, okay. Cost of two shirts, okay, or I can write marked price of two shirts. Marked price of two shirts is equals to rupees 850 multiplied by 2. So this comes out to be 1700. Okay. Now selling price, that is SP of two shirts, will be equals to 1700 minus 10% of discount. Okay, so 10% of 1700. So two zeros cancel out. So 1700 minus 170. So this comes out to be 0, 10 minus 7, 3, 6 minus 1, 5. So 1530. So this is the SP after discount of 10%, okay, of two shirts. So okay, I'll choose some different color for indicating this. So this is the cost of two shirt after discount, and this is the cost of pair of jeans after discount. So 1305. So the question is, what would a customer have to pay? So the total amount that a customer need to pay is equals to, so you need to add both these values. So total amount to be paid by the customer is equals to 1305 plus 1530. So this comes out to be rupees 2835. So this is the amount that customer need to be paid for a pair of jeans and two shirts. So this is your answer, okay. So please remember this thing, that discount is always given on mark price, okay, discount. So this is discount, and discount percentage is also calculated on the basis of mark price. Okay, I'll write the formula here. So SP, this is the formula I'm writing here. SP is equals to MP minus discount percent, or you can write SP is equals to MP minus, okay, okay, leave it as it is. This is the simple formula, ignore this one, okay. So SP is equals to this one. So this is all for the day. I hope the concept is clear to all. If not, you people are free to ask me in the Google Meet class, okay. Okay students, thank you.